All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this another exclusive episode of The Reality Kenyan. This is where we look at what's happening on the ground, how life is going with Kenyans on the ground as compared to what the government is saying and what is expected by the normal and the citizens. So joining us once again every week is Wakili Honorable Willis Otieno, the Deputy Party Leader of Safina Party, and we are here to break it down and look at what's happening on the ground. So from wherever you are, share with your friends, share with everyone so that we can make a greater impact on everyone who is watching this. Wakili, Happy New Week.
Happy New Week.
Hey,
welcome.
Karibu sana.
Yes.
Yeah, we are welcoming you on the show as you welcome us to the landed Friends Chamber. The landed corner.
Yes.
So welcome once again.
Yes.
Last week we looked at some various issues as compared to the livelihood, and this week we also want to give it a different approach to see what's happening to the real Kenyan on the ground.
Yes.
And one of the issues that are happening right now still on the cost of living is that the government is trying to give the normal, the common mwananchi hope, which the Kenyans had lost. They had felt that there is no hope, and the government is trying to give us hope. And one of the things that was said over the weekend and the previous week, the government said that the issue is because of the high cost of gas and milk. And the deputy president tried to narrow it down to individuals whom he was claiming had monopolized the industry, and that by opening the industry in milk and gas production, it will bring back the normal cost of living to affordable prices. What do you think about that?
You see, that is just political talk.
Yes.
In my view,
yeah,
that is what you call scapegoating. Mm-hmm. You are picking on milk and gas, and you're saying,
yeah,
if we bring down the cost of if we take away, not even bring down, if we take away the business from those who have been doing it,
yeah,
then the cost of living will go down.
Yes.
You know, it's a very pedestrian and lay way of looking at the cost of living. What are the contributors to the high cost of living and the inflation which we are currently experiencing?
Yeah, yeah.
As it is, there are other players, for example, in the milk market, and nobody has stopped those players from selling their milk at a cheaper price.
Yeah.
Because if it was that easy, and you're a businessman selling milk,
yeah,
you will simply price your product at a way lower cost than those other players who are being blamed for contributing to the cost of living.
Yeah.
And the market will respond to your low cost of milk.
Yeah.
But you'll find why the other players like Mount Kenya Dairies, Lato, Fresha, they cannot bring down their cost of milk. Yeah. Because what is the cost that they are incurring to have that milk, to move that milk from the farmer to the shelf? There's production costs, there's labor costs, there's government taxes, there are other levies charged by county governments. Yeah. There's part of the equipment and that they import. Yeah. And when they import, as I said last time, they import by the dollar. The cost of the dollar to the shilling. So all those are contributory factors to the cost of that milk. So that even if today we were to close down Brookside, I can assure you that the cost of living in this country will not change. Yeah. If anything, you will just have more Kenyans joining the jobless corner of this country. Same also with gas. Even if you are to bring down the cost of LPG gas cylinders from what is indicated to 500 or 300. In fact, I don't believe that cost will come. June is right here. Yeah,
because the president said himself that by June
the price will be down
300 to 500.
It will not be. It will not
From
be.
where it is of 1,200.
It will not. It will not. It will not. I can assure you.
Yeah.
And it's simply because what are the contributory costs that the producers of LPG gas are incurring that has led to the price that is being sold at the moment? Yeah. Unless he is telling us that as government, and I told you last time, government is a major shareholder in any business. Yeah. We are going to reduce our stake to your business. That is, we are going to reduce our taxes, on that particular product.
Yeah.
And when they do that, there's the other consequence of, okay, you've reduced these taxes. How are you going to cover it? Because as it is, we are in a financial hole.
Yeah.
So you take away the taxes on gas. Where are you going to cover the money that you have collected from this product to fill in that gap that now they...
Maybe they'll take loans.
So maybe they take loans, but also, look, these people, in fact, the most important thing that Kenyans need to note.
Yeah.
The Treasury Mandarins went to Europe last week to take a sovereign, I think the last 3 weeks, to take a sovereign bond. And then last week you saw in the Business Daily, the report, they were aiming to get loans of 800 billion Kenya shillings. They only got 76 billion Kenya shillings.
Yeah, 76.8 actually.
Yes.
Yeah.
Billion shillings.
Yeah.
Now it tells you that you went to borrow and you only got 10%
of what you
are asking. Now it tells you what your credit rating is out there. Because you are now a high risk venture.
Yeah.
And there's no investor who is going to put his money that easily in a high risk venture. And remember, when such loans are not subscribed like that, because at some point you will still go back to the market to ask for loans. What will happen is that an investor will now charge an arm and a leg in interest.
Yeah.
Because the risk is too high for him. So you'll say, okay, fine, I'm willing to put my money, but instead of charging you 10% interest, I want 25% interest. Take it or leave it.
And because you need it.
And because you'll take it. You will end up committing to now pay punitive interest rates for whatever loans you're taking. Now, while you're doing that, on the other hand, you're saying, I'm going to remove taxes from this particular product. So the totality of it for me is that we are still not addressing the question. Because even if you wanted to look at the price of gas and energy sector, at the presidential level, you should not be talking about what I call micro. Because what will the minister say if the president has removed the cost of gas?
The cost of gas too.
What will the head of ERC say? At the presidential level, you look at the macro. What is a sustainable policy that is cross-cutting on the energy sector? That when you implement this policy, in different areas, you'll see the costs becoming affordable. And we should not be having this obsession with reduce the cost. It is not about reducing the cost, it's about affordability. And a policy will guide you into how to make your product competitive, for example, in a local market and in the foreign market. And the more you sell to the foreign market, the more foreign exchange earnings that you make. The stronger your shilling becomes, the more your cost of production for manufacturers starts going down. But if the shilling is still high up there, automatically, even without doing anything, your cost of production for those industries that rely on a substantial part of their input, foreign exchange, their cost of production will be high. And the final consumer will bear that cost in the price of goods.
Everything has to be expensive.
Everything will be expensive.
So which means right now, even because we are only 3 months away from June, the 3 months we should not basically expect the gas to come from 1500
I will be surprised.
If
I'm a Christian, I believe in miracles. Miracles happen. So if that happens, I'll say it's a miracle. God has performed his wonders in the Republic of Kenya. And we say hallelujah.
Amen. But you see, even from now, September will be 6 months from now. And then if you looked at the government, we call them campaigns because people say that the government is still campaigning by giving promises and promises. If you look at those manifesto or the campaigns, every time there is that 6 months thing that this will happen in 6 months' time, this will happen in 6 months' time, and it started from inauguration. 6 months already elapsed, and another 6 months is being promised to Kenyans of better living, employment, and everything. Do you think that there is something more coming as far as the first 6 months are concerned, or it's just hope that people are being given to buy time? And as the common mwananchi says.
I remember the famous saying that nikiweka Biblia chini. bei ya unga itanguka
from 200 to 70. Yes.
The last I checked, I went to Kasarani to watch a football match. The bilia was not there. Ilikuwa imewekwa chini.
Yes.
But the price of unga was still 170. And for your information, it will still go up. It will still go up.
Yeah.
We are importing still more maize for our millers.
Yeah.
They're importing most of the bulk of it now is being imported.
Yeah.
And as I told you, they will be importing and paying in US dollars.
In dollars. And right now the shilling against the dollar.
The shilling is weaker.
Yeah.
And remember, when you go to the international market to buy maize, you're not the only one buying.
Yeah.
There are other countries, other players who are also buying this maize. So the prices of maize internationally are also going up.
Yeah.
You're going to face it. So we can't run away. We should not be giving promises that you know you cannot keep.
Yeah.
Unless you've come up with sound policy. A government should be giving what you call policy promises, not item promises.
Yeah.
Because when you start giving item promises, you isolate, you lose focus of the bigger picture.
Yeah.
What is it that has made the price of this item to be this much? That can only be addressed by having a sound economic policy that when fully implemented will see the growth of a sector and will see the cost of doing business going down.
Yeah.
And automatically you start seeing that translating in the cost of goods in the market. The consumer starts feeling.
Yeah.
You even start getting what you call investor confidence in your market. More foreigners who want to bring their money into this country will bring it because they will understand that your operating environment is very predictable, it is sound, and it is informed by policy.
Yeah.
As it is today, you'll be told the price of gas will go down.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, you'll be told the price of unga. The next day, you'll be told the price of milk. You'll be told. So, if I'm an investor sitting in a foreign country, Luxembourg, for example, I have $200 billion that I want to invest in a country. I will look into it, that country and say, okay, what is their manufacturing policy?
Yeah.
What is their energy policy? How much surplus energy do they have? That I know if I set up my plant and machinery here, I'll be able to get consistent supply of power at a low cost, predictable cost for this period of time. But if it is pegged on a political statement made every day, you don't know how the president will wake up in the morning. He may wake up in the morning and say, bei ya mafuta iende juu. Because it means the policy works with him. There is no accepted policy that is informing and showing the rationale of all these interventions that we're talking about for a period of time. So this administration has taken time to appreciate that their address to the people should no longer be about we will. It should now move to we are. In fact, when you are performing, it is not for you as the leader to tell the people what you are doing. It is of the people to tell you the impact of what you are doing. Serikali imefanya hii, imefanya hii. You get? And not even about tusaidia. Because government is about service. You're not helping anyone when you are serving. You are actually performing that which you undertook to do. So they should be the one discussing what you've done. It is not you telling them that we will. These people are living today, they are hungry today. So if you tell them that wait until 6 months, wait until 1 year, what happens to their anger? No, anger on the other hand cannot be delayed. You cannot say that let me just be angry today.
Because in the next 6 months I'll be satisfied.
But also will die of that anger. The only person who did 40 days without eating was Jesus. Those who tried, and many people have tried, attempted. In most cases, some have died. Some have had to be rushed to hospital.
Some have given up.
Some have given up on the 7th day. 7th day. Anger is a bad thing. Anger is a very bad thing.
So do you think that the government has not yet figured out, like hawajaji, jielewa vizuri, like they have not realized how to go about specific issues or how to handle specific issues as far as economic stability is concerned?
You see, for me, my summary of this administration is very simple. There's yet to sell us a vision. What is their vision? They've told us tactics.
Yeah.
They've told us interventions, what they want to do, what they're doing or what they want to do, which are tactical. You can do something so well as a singular intervention, but if it does not fit within a vision, so one arm will be working so well, another arm, because there's no vision that's fitting in, will be doing so pathetically that even whatever gains or progress we are making on this end, the other arm is bringing it down. So what, in my view, is lacking is what you call a leadership, an economic vision that will transform the country. What we have in plenty are tactical interventions which do not address the core of the issue. It's like saying you've gone to a hospital and you're saying that you have a migraine and the doctor puts a bandage on your head. How does that address your migraine? Someone may think, yes, he's receiving medical care.
Yes.
But what kind of care are you receiving? That kind of care, even it defeats medical logic.
Yes.
There is no way that bandage on your head will attend to your migraine.
Yes.
That is what we are going through. So it means, if you are listening carefully, that migraine will continue or even get worse.
Yet you have the bandage.
Yet you have a bandage and a doctor standing next to you.
Yeah, and people as passing will be saying, that guy has
being treated in an hospital bed. His good care is being taken of it.
Yeah.
But there's nothing going on.
Wow, that's a very good analysis. So if you look at all this, people still believe that the government is into deep politics instead of service delivery. And one of the ways that the citizens feel the government is using for politics and tactics, as you're saying, is through vigilance and vipindi. And as you saw the other day, former CS Matiang'i was summoned by the DCI, and when Honorable Raila Odinga went there, he was blocked. And he claimed that as a government office and as a public office, that he was not supposed to be barred from going in. What do you think about the whole scenario and the whole, we call it vipindi going on there?
You see, for me, I believe that if Honorable Raila appears at DCI or any public office for that matter, even myself, if I appear, even you.
Yes.
These are public offices maintained by public resources. The people working there are public servants.
Yeah.
The decent thing to do is to listen to the person. You don't deny somebody entry into a public office.
Yeah.
You may only disagree with what he's saying. Within, again, what is the law allows.
Yeah.
But you don't start by blocking. When you block, it shows that you are not accountable. You're not willing to be transparent.
Yeah.
You are now being partisan. Or you are holding back certain information. So I think that was a bit unfortunate for him to be denied access to DCI offices.
Yeah.
In my view, he should have been allowed entry.
Yeah.
I'm not one to say that Matiang'i, I have no sympathies for him, but he deserves to be treated in the manner provided in the criminal justice system.
Yeah.
Through the due process of the law, he should be allowed access to his lawyers. He should be, even if anybody wants to inquire to his case, who is related to him or associated with him, they should be given that opportunity.
Yeah.
The unfortunate bit of what we are saying today is that you see some of these bad practices were reintroduced into Kenya when Matiang'i was the Interior Minister.
Yeah, when he was the CS
for Interior.
Yeah.
Before, we never had instances of DCI doing this kind of thing, raiding people's houses at night, blocking people in the middle of the road. And, I mean, we didn't have them.
True.
But he seemed to have endangered this kind of behavior. I remember one time he appeared in Parliament and he was saying, why should we obey an anticipatory bail order that someone wants to commit, knows is going to commit a crime. So he's anticipating committing a crime. Then you go to court and tell the court, I am planning to commit a crime, give me anticipatory bail. We will not obey that anticipatory order. But there is a reason why in our justice system, the provisions on anticipatory bail are provided for. Because it can be abused, it can be misused.
Yeah, sure.
Now look at him. He condemned anticipatory bail,
and now
he's now a beneficiary of anticipatory bail. So that when we do when we occupy these public offices, it's about service to the people. And of import is that how do you remain true to the Constitution and its provisions? Matiang'i didn't do the right thing.
Yeah.
But we become savages if we deny him an opportunity to benefit from that which he denied others.
Yeah.
So take him through the process.
It will be more of vengeance.
It's more of vengeance.
Yeah.
Take him through the process that the law requires.
Yeah.
I think that will be a better lesson than serving him with the same dish that he served others when he was in office.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow. And Wakili, you know, as Safina Party, you had your own plan in as much as that you are not part of the government at this time. But things are getting worse day by day. We only get promises, but there is no hope still. Suppose all these continue to a point that the common mwananchi cannot take it anymore. Will Safina Party be able to rescue the common mwananchi who believes in your manifestos, in your vision, and in your ideas? And if that time comes, will we be able to see Safina Party taking over to rescue the common mwananchi?
You see, you get mandate from the people through an election. And we do believe that the time when an election will be called in this country, we will tell the people what our recipe is. That will save this nation. I know some people will say, why don't you share those ideas now?
Yeah, actually, that's what I wanted to ask you.
But let me tell you. You know, if you're a chef, you can be the best chef in town. And people travel from all over the world to come and just sample your dish.
Yes.
But that chef, even if he took his entire recipe and he gave it to another cook, now I'm calling them
He's not a chef.
He's not a chef.
Yes.
Even if he does everything as per what the recipe indicated, that dish will not be as sweet as the one that the chef normally makes. Why? Because people have different, the hand, you have different gifts.
True.
You may give somebody the best idea, but how he'll do it, maybe you'll tell him only put 2 teaspoonfuls of oil.
Yes.
The person feels that, no, let me add and put
2.5.
2.5 or half a bag of oil into this food.
Yes.
So they will mess it up. I say it here every day, and I keep saying it.
Yes.
This administration is premised on an ideology of distribution. We have money. Our issue is how do we distribute it from the rich to the poor. Our premise is different. Ideologically, we believe the economic problems we are facing is about production not distribution. Now, how do you tell a distribution is to become a
producer?
He cannot produce because it is not in him to even understand what we are talking about. Value add. The other day you saw Moses Kuria.
Yes.
That's the CS of trade. He comes up and he says he will christen the Kenya Association of Manufacturers to be the Kenya Association of Importers.
Yes. So instead of manufacturing, they import.
They are importers.
Yes.
Now he has picked a war with, in terms of sector, the Association of Manufacturers as a group are the largest contributors to the tax base in this country. A distributionist will look at them as how do I now parcel out and break down this to distribute. A producer like us, we will look at it that, okay, you are the golden goose that lays the golden egg. How much feed can I give you so that instead of laying only 2 eggs per day, I want you to be laying 5 eggs per day. Right? Whereas a distributor will be like, you're laying 2 eggs per day. How do I cut your 2 eggs?
So that they become 4.
So that they become 4.
And so the 4 halves.
Yes. But me, I will look at it that you are the manufacturers. Okay. What interventions do we need? What manufacturing policy can we come up with? That if you are contributing this much to the exchequer, you are providing an employment platform to this number of young Kenyans. How do we move your numbers from 500,000 to 2 million
on
in
your
2
own,
years? On your own.
Through our
what do you need government to do to make your products competitive? What new markets can we help you penetrate as a sector? Because we have Africa. Africa is a region. What are the new emerging areas of trade that we need to send you to? What kind of government support do you need?
Yeah.
Is it subsidies? Is it in terms of improving the energy surplus that we have?
In production.
Maybe your production costs. How do we reduce your production costs?
Yeah.
And how do we open for you new markets? That will be the conversation I will be having with the Manufacturer Association.
Yeah.
Are you having challenges with, for example, VAT returns? Right? How do we make it easily available?
Yeah.
I remember when Kenyatta, when he was president, during the COVID pandemic, he reduced the VAT from 16% to 14%. And in one quarter, KRA was able to note that they were collecting more in VAT than they were doing before. When it was 16. Yes.
Wow.
So that is the kind of conversation I would love to have with our manufacturers.
Yeah.
What's innovative? Because you may decide that let's even reduce this VAT on certain products from this high amount to a less amount, but I'm going to collect more. As opposed to, I'm charging you a high VAT,
and you are collecting
less.
Yeah.
There's a lot of leakages in the system. You're not able to collect.
Yeah.
And because I have given you a lesser VAT rate,
now
you have free capital in your hands to begin with.
Yeah.
That free capital in your hand, it means you can now invest that in the business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm a partner. Government is a partner in your business.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
So as a partner, government partner in your business, these are conversations that I love with you.
Yeah.
Because ultimately, what I want to see when we're in office, I want to see more of our young people employed.
Yeah.
I want to see our manufacturing sector thriving. I want to see our exchequer becoming fat.
Yeah.
Because we are now collecting more and more in tax.
Yeah.
And people are contributing to it.
And
that is the difference between Safina, Jimmy Wanjigi ideology, with all these other political formations.
Yes.
Who can think like that? Right? We think differently.
Yeah.
Ours is what you call new politics. It is not politics just for the sake of it.
Yeah.
But it is politics for the people of Kenya. The we politics.
Yeah.
The we politics that aims towards empowering the people of Kenya and the people of Africa.
Wow.
And we all grow. Importantly, when the economy grows, everybody benefits.
Including those in power?
Including those in power and those who are not. Because even if you are in power and you wanted now to even do your business, see, the market now has money.
True.
You can now go and sell your products. You don't have to now start looking into putting your sticky fingers in government coffers. Go into the market with everybody else.
True.
Right? Because the market now has been opened up. People have money. Find a product that you can sell and sell it. Don't even have to trade with the government. You go and trade with people as a civilian. You don't now dig your fingers in government coffers. That is the difference that we have. Even if we told this administration or the previous administration what I'm telling you, they can't. So it's not in their interest. They don't understand it. So they say that the sweetness of a pudding is in the testing. I don't know that this pudding is sweet. You must taste
it first.
So also with us, for the people of Kenya to feel what our economic promise is, it will be when on that day on the ballot we present ourselves and market our ideology and what we stand for, and they vote for us. I assure you, within no time, our administration will not be saying things have changed. The people of Kenya will be saying we are now feeling money in our pockets. Something is actually happening. And we have very many ideas
that will make this happen.
Thank you. We will make it happen.
Wow. Thank you so much. I believe that when that time comes, there will be that opportunity so that Kenyans can feel the impact of what you are saying in terms of production. And, the government has been blaming the previous administration of leaving, the government coffers empty. Do you think that your ideology would have managed this, because they believe that they are not able to do what they promised at this time because of that?
You know, one thing that you must note,
yes,
is that tax is collected every day,
yeah,
and every month. Even if the previous administration left the coffers empty.
Yes.
But you collected tax yesterday. You are collecting today, you will collect tomorrow. What are you doing to address our economic challenges today? You do it because now the money is coming to you every day.
Yes.
And then more importantly, if those who were in office before may have abused their positions, there was a newspaper article I was reading today about the controller of budget saying she was pressured to release 15 billion by the CS. We are a country of rule of law. Allow the law to take its course. Investigate them and take them to court. If it is possible, recover assets, recover the monies that were properly removed from public office. You do it. You cannot be lamenting with the rest of us.
Yet you are in power.
Yes, you are the one in power. You've been entrusted with the leadership. So that is when you are going in, and I believe when people are voting for you, you took the country as it is. They were not voting for you on the promise that the country is doing better economically. Even then they knew the country is not doing well. And you sold a manifesto. So do it. Don't tell us that we can't do it because of the past. We knew that. That is why we rejected they rejected their political ideology and platform. They chose yours. So even us, we will not look back and point fingers that, oh, the previous regime. If you see us pointing fingers, it will be on accountability, rule of law, but not to blame them for the present challenges. Because in relation to the present challenges, we will have been given the mandate, and we are now responsible. There's a former president of the United States of America, Harry Truman, who on his desk had put a plaque written, "The buck stops here." You can say everything you want to say.
But anything that happened,
the buck stops here today. I'm the one sitting behind the presidential desk. And anything happening in the United States of America, the buck stops here. You can do all the blame games, point fingers, do everything. Go. Here is where it stops. Because I am not allowed to be pointing fingers at others. That is why you are given executive authority over the republic. So you do your work. And I assure you, as we will do work, we will work and improve the lot of the people of Kenya, and we will not blame anybody. Instead of blaming anybody, they will be answering in court through the justice system. Because that is why we have institutions which are funded by the public coffers to do that work. They'll do it.
As the government
also focuses on. Because, as I said, hunger cannot wait. And these Kenyans are hungry. These Kenyans are hungry.
They are hungry, and they have started becoming angry.
You cannot wait that now we are blaming. Okay, fine, you blame, but
what are you doing?
What are you doing? What am I eating tonight? What am I eating tomorrow?
You have told me why I'm not eating, but then what am I going to eat?
That question is what you must address.
Wow. Let's hope for the best and believe that in the near future we are going to find a permanent solution for all this, because it's becoming an issue. Everybody's crying, everybody is hungry, and people have started becoming angry. And of course, we are so happy that you have a manifesto that we believe on, and you believe is going to propel and make this economy come back to where it used to be some time back.
That is our promise. That is our promise.
Thank you so much.
If the problem is medical, look for a doctor. If the problem is mechanical, look for an engineer. If the problem is economy, look for a businessman. It's about money in your pockets.
And who is the businessman? Jimmy Wanjigi. Safina Party, ladies and gentlemen, we have been having a conversation with the Deputy Party Leader, Safina Party, Honorable Willis Otieno, Picky Ponky, of course, breaking it down every now and again, every week, telling us how all this happened, and they hope that we should be having in future as far as the political, economical, and social stability is concerned with regards to Safina Party and their vision, their ideologies, and their manifestos as per last election and the future. We hope for the best, and Wakili, we believe that it is going to be good. From your side, what can you give our viewers as we wind up?
What I can say at this point is that Kenyans just need to tighten their belts. Things will get a bit tough. This is not the right time for anybody who can afford it, not to take a loan. The interest rates are going to be crazy, and they are. And we just focus on that day when we will find a genuine and reasonable solution to these economic challenges. And that time will come, because this country belongs to the people of Kenya. It doesn't belong to the leaders. Yes.
Wow.
Okay.
Thank you so much. May God bless you. Until next time, this is The Reality Kenyan, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Simi Kenya. I've been your host, and my guest has been Honorable Willis Otieno. See you next time. May God bless you. We love you.